Hey everyone, welcome back to Genai FOSS News. We're kicking things off with some huge news from Anthropic. According to OpenSource4U, the company is committing $35 million in Claude AI credits through their Defender Advantage Fund to help open source organizations tackle security vulnerabilities. This initiative is a game changer for the community. The funding will target real vulnerabilities in widely used open source projects, helping maintainers identify, fix, and prevent security issues before they become major problems. It's a powerful demonstration of how AI can be leveraged to strengthen the foundation of the software ecosystem we all depend on. Speaking of AI helping out the open source world, here's something that'll blow your mind. FOSS is reporting that Linus Torvalds, the creator of Linux itself, recently turned to AI to help solve a tricky kernel bug. Now, Linus has historically been skeptical of AI, so this is a significant moment. He needed 18 boot cycles to track down a one-line fix, but with AI assistance, he was able to pinpoint the solution much more efficiently. It's a powerful reminder that even the legends of open source are embracing AI tools when they solve real problems. The fact that the godfather of Linux is using these tools shows just how practical and valuable AI has become for development work. Now here's something really cool for you tinkerers out there. OpenSource4U is covering the OpenZFS keymod, a pocket-sized open-source USB tool that transforms your Android or iOS phone into something seriously powerful. Imagine controlling your PC, server, Raspberry Pi, or any USB host device directly from your phone. With keymod, you can turn your smartphone into a keyboard, mouse, gamepad, presentation remote, or even an SSH terminal. It's built by TexArtisan and comes in a compact keymod format that fits right in your pocket. For anyone running multiple devices or working with headless systems, this is a total game changer. The beauty here is it's open source, so you know exactly what's happening with your data. For the drone enthusiasts watching, this next story is for you. According to OpenSource4U, an open source developer named Stan has created 4 different ExpressLRS receiver designs built around an ESP32 and SX1281 radio chip. Now, ExpressLRS is already known for reliable drone control, but these new designs demonstrate something impressive, using chirp spread spectrum technology to achieve reliable long-range communication. While ExpressLRS can technically operate in the 900 MHz bands, these particular receivers primarily work in the 2.4 GHz range. The key here is that this is a completely open-source electronic stack for drones built from scratch. If you're building custom drones or want to understand every component in your control system, this is exactly the kind of transparency and community innovation that makes open-source hardware special. Let's talk about some serious enterprise-level open-source moves. OpenSource4U is reporting that ClickHouse, the popular open-source analytics database, has joined the Open Secure AI Alliance alongside NVIDIA and other industry leaders. This alliance is focused on building open-source security infrastructure specifically designed for AI agents. What does that mean? They're developing and sharing open tools, combining open AI models with open telemetry-based observability and self-hosted solutions. As AI agents become more prevalent in business workflows, having open, transparent security infrastructure is absolutely critical. ClickHouse involvement shows that data analytics and security are becoming tightly integrated concerns. This is exactly the kind of collaborative approach the industry needs to ensure AI systems remain trustworthy and transparent. Here's an exciting development for open-source hardware. According to OpenSource4U, 2 semiconductor engineers from Bengaluru have created KIO, an affordable AI-enabled personal computer built on the open RISC-V architecture and running Ubuntu Linux. This is significant because RISC-V represents an open instruction set that anyone can build upon, unlike proprietary architectures. KIO is designed to bring AI capabilities and edge computing to more people, breaking down the barriers that have traditionally kept advanced computing expensive and locked behind closed systems. The fact that it's built around open-source software and open hardware principles means users have real transparency and control over their systems. For developers, educators, and anyone interested in affordable, open AI computing, KIO represents the kind of innovation that moves the needle on accessibility. For the storage and systems administrators out there, here's your update. Open Source for You is reporting that OpenZFS 2.4.4, the latest stable release of the open-source ZFS file system for Linux and FreeBSD, now adds full compatibility with the recently released Linux 7.2 stable kernel. Beyond the new kernel support, this release maintains backward compatibility with older Linux and FreeBSD versions, while backporting important fixes across all stable branches. If you're managing systems with ZFS, you can feel confident upgrading knowing that the development team continues to support multiple generations of Linux kernels. This kind of sustained, careful maintenance is exactly what makes enterprise-grade open-source storage solutions reliable for production environments. Finally, let's talk about something that affects the future of financial security. According to Open Source for You, Safeheron and the Responsible FinTech Institute have launched a cross-regional pilot program to evaluate post-quantum cryptography for digital asset transactions. This is huge because quantum computers, when they eventually arrive, could theoretically break current encryption standards. Banks and regulatory stakeholders across multiple jurisdictions are participating in this evaluation. The exciting part? Safeheron and the Institute plan to eventually open source the underlying protocol so it can be independently scrutinized by the broader security community. This is exactly how critical infrastructure should be developed, through transparent, collaborative approaches where the code and systems are open for everyone to review. It's a forward-thinking move that puts long-term financial security ahead of proprietary interests.